Okay, so you can hear my mic. That's all that really matters, stream. That's all that really matters, stream. I appreciate it. No, we want to bring you guys the best product possible. Shoutouts to Kev, Silent Protagonist, for hooking up this wonderful stream setup. Hope everything is going on at home. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or critiques of the stream, please let us know in chat. We want to make the best, bring you guys the best in Project M streaming that we can. So I think I think Watson's back on board here with the audio. Still just one, huh? Interesting. Still can't. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to pass this headset over to Watson so he can commentate the game. We're going to figure out this other headset.
All right, so we got DMac versus T-Rex over here. And gonna see DMac do a lot of the same Peach stuff that he does in Melee. I mean, I can hear you fine. I'm not sure about the stream. Yeah. Alright, cool. I don't know. Apparently we're all good now.
So, pro tip to you guys at home, you want to go down to your little control panel on the lower right-hand side of the screen, make sure that speaker volume's all the way up.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have Petch.
Yeah.
But this is a Daisy alternate, right?
Yeah, the worst Peach costume in the game, in my opinion.
Can't hear who? Which one can you hear?
Yeah. I mean, like, Silent Protag just told us he checked the stream and he heard us just fine, so I mean, I don't know.
Can you hear Watson or Robbie? Yeah, we actually did use a lot of like you heard it just fine over there?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, maybe I just need to talk louder, like, because I'm not...
Well, could they hear you and Jake a couple minutes ago?
Yeah, like, we didn't...
Was anybody saying anything?
No, we were saying stuff, I guess. I don't know.
Here's what I want to... Okay, so they can hear Jake, but I'm very quiet. So.
Okay, so I guess it's just something happened to that headset then, because we switched headsets. So... Alright, sorry about this, guys. We'll try to get this figured out as soon as possible. In the meantime, I'll try to pay more attention to the match. And so, T-Rex evened it up real quick, and alright. We got some...
Can you hear me out of both headsets? Both sides now?
Yeah.
Both sides of that?
I can hear myself now, too, though. I couldn't before. At least not in my headset.
Test. Yeah, you can kind of hear your own self now?
Yeah. Now I can't hear myself anymore. So I don't... Alright. We should be good now. Yeah. Alright.
Let's get the hype train back on track.
Alright. So we got DMac zoning T-Rex out with these turnips, And gonna get a gimp there.
So at Evo, so I'm watching Peach on stage or whatever, and he pulls a bomb out. It completely blows my mind. And Hungrybox comes and sits behind us while we're getting ready for Marvel. And I turn in and I go, how often does that happen? Because it completely blew my mind out of the water seeing her pull a bomb. Because I was like, whoa, items are turned off. I was like, throw the match, turn it off, start Marvel. The whole tournament is for now.
Yeah.
So how often do you see that?
There's a 12% chance of pulling a bomb, like every time you pull a turnip.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's unfair. She's the strongest character in the game. Project in devs, if you're listening, delete her out of the game. That's what I think.
Nah, dude.
What's next? Soul Fist? Is that what she's gonna get?
Dude, I wish. I wish.
She can pull a sword too. Does the sword stay on the stage?
No.
That happened earlier tonight, didn't it?
Yeah.
The sword?
She can, well, like, it functions like a normal item where if it's left alone for too long, it'll just disappear.
Yeah, is that like a code of conduct to players that just leave the sword away, or is it like a mad dash to get the beam sword?
No, it's like when Peach pulls it, she's gonna use it against you, like.
Yeah, that's ratchet.
Yeah.
That's what that is. But right now, Peach got total control of this match. 122%, 58. Oh, but don't call it just yet.
Oh, yeah. The
He's
stage.
got a sword. He doesn't say, I don't need a beam sword to win. Put the garden away. Put the garden away.
Yeah, DMac's just zoning, but. And that might. Oh, he gets him with the Stitch Face! And that's another one of the more powerful items she can pull is the Stitch Face turnip. Which, yeah, it looks like a normal turnip, but if you look at its face, it's got like a frowny face with stitches all over it. And it does like ridiculous knockback, ridiculous shield damage, and it does like 32% when you get hit by it.
My God. Stitch turnip. Who made that? Toad? The Toad go, hey, sneak this one in there, and he'll never look for it in there.
So if I'm T-Rex, I'm gonna want to take Peach to like probably a smaller stage, cause.
Smaller stage?
Yeah.
First date? That's terrible.
Yeah, dude. Cause Roy has like really exceptional killing power, and Peach is a very light, very floaty character, so she's gonna die really early.
So most when it comes to basically, if I'm on the pick and I zone, I want a very wide box of space, right?
Yeah.
And if I'm getting zoned, I need to rush that S down. I want a close stage. Is that kind of the basic formula for counter picking stages when it comes to Smash Brothers?
Yeah, that's like probably the most basic way to put it. Like at a higher level, like platform layout and things like that can really come into play too. But at this point, I'd probably just go for something small because these are two of our, I'd say like mid-level players. Yeah, and like DMac's playing this really smart because like Roy definitely has the advantage in this matchup, so DMac is just like solidly outplaying T-Rex right now. He's like, hey, you want to rush it down? I can rush it down too, and it's kind of one of the things that can make Roy off the Roy's like, oh, I'm expecting him to run away, and instead he's turning it on with the pace, you know, 21 up on Roy. Yeah. Ooh, that was a great roll punish there. Rolling generally not the best option, but that was a great roll. Yeah, it's really weird at first. Like it's definitely no. Oh. Huh. This one. Alright. Alright. Huh. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know what's going on with that.
You do.
Go away, Alex. Like, it's definitely picking it up over here. I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, I mean... Alright, I mean, I definitely hear you better now. That's weird, because you were definitely louder in my headset when you plugged it back in.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever. I was gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, we'll just wait for people to complain, I guess. I don't know. Alright. So I think while we were preoccupied with that, T-Rex actually took game 2. So now the score is 1-1.
Alright, so like we were talking about earlier, we're talking about counterpick levels. So now,
yeah. She's gonna want a big stage with wide blast zones, so she will have good survivability.
Because you mentioned that she's lighter, she's kind of floaty.
Yeah.
I literally did move it. How about now?
I mean, I definitely hear you just fine in my headset.
Yeah, I can hear you as well. This microphone is so loud, it's actually you guys are a part of me. And I wouldn't rather be a part of any other So we decided to go with Green Hill Zone 1. So my strategy for this level would be you're going to want to find the blue TV. The blue TV's got the blue sheet inside of it. It's going to absorb one hit.
Yeah.
Already off to the start. Going off to the base.
Who will we main in 64 next week? I don't know. I'm thinking either Kirby or Mario.
Probably main Goldeneye. I like the little stare down. Like, I think too many players, and I mean, I don't think this really translates over to so much Smash. Slow down the game a little bit. Like, give yourself some room with the other guy playing. Just like wonders in this game.
Yeah, no, it definitely does, but it's a little different in Smash because, like, standing still is kind of bad. Because then, if you're standing still, your next option is, like, will be really telegraphed. So, like, playing patient is definitely important, but you also want to constantly be moving.
Yeah.
Like, a big part of competitive level Smash is, like, using aggressive movement to keep your opponent guessing. And that's why, like, options like wave dashing and dash dancing are so important. And, like, like, Peach, for example, has even more options because she can float for 2 seconds, if I remember correctly. And so she can, like, definitely use her float low to the ground as one of those, like, movement options. And another thing that's really important about that is, so when you L cancel, it cancels 50% of the landing lag from your aerials. But what Peach can do is if she inputs an aerial while floating and then drops the float to the ground, it cancels 100% of her landing lag. And so that opens up, like, some crazy combo possibilities. And it also, like, gives her the ability to, like, apply insane shield pressure. Like, Peach is, like, a really cool character. She's probably, like, my second favorite character in this game, next to Mario.
Now, do you play Daisy Peach, or what color do you go with?
I play Shadow Queen Peach.
What is that?
She's, like, got a purple dress and, like, red eyes, and... Yeah, because it's supposed to be from, like, Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door when she's possessed by the Shadow Queen.
Now, can you... Does her forward smashes, she pulls out a variety of weapons. Does that change her hitbox versus like the golf club or the frying pan?
So the thing about that is it used to be random in Melee. They changed it in Project M to where it's sequential. So, and the bomb!
God, the bomb!
I'm not too sure about that flashing fire. From what I've been told by multiple people.
Oh, well, too bad. Deal with it.
No, but from what I've been told by multiple people is that float canceling cancels all of your landing lag, so I'm not really sure. And so, like I was saying, her forward smash is sequential, so it always goes frying pan, tennis racket, golf club, if I remember correctly. And basically, the tennis racket is like the best one, but the frying pan can be pretty good for certain situations too. Golf club is basically useless.
So, do each player want to be able to time that correctly? Like, okay, get the frying pan out of the way, and then they like want to time it, or is it really that big of a deal?
It's really not that big of a deal because like forward smash is one of her least used moves anyways. Like a lot of her bigger punishes are going to come from her like aerial combos with her float and whatnot. And her primary smash attack is that you're going to see is her down smash because it hits like a lot of times and can do like ridiculous amounts of damage.